So here's my coastal community. This isn't far. This is like a couple miles from where I live. And, you know, consider all this, you know, this little community would have been wiped out if the tsunami would have hit. All these little storefronts, these were all businesses and homes that line the community. You know, they're mostly made out of wood, as you can see, and as you saw the images, this is sort of the devastation that, you know, would have occurred. Everything from, you know, temples that have been, you know, hundreds of years old, such as this one right here, would have been down and destroyed. So you know, this gives you a really good idea of kind of, you know, the destruction that has occurred. And, you know, this is the kind of community, small little communities that line the coastal area of the affected area that we need to specifically help, you know. And really what needs to happen is we need to get them, number one, water, number two, clothing, and coordinate with other existing efforts. And once we establish our network, we'll be able to, you know, partner with, like, if I can get around. See, these are little town, just little, really narrow. If I can get around here. Little narrow streets. And go out on the coast here. There's our inlet. This would have been, the water would have just gone flooding up here. You know, and we're very fortunate because it could have been us, my community, and really what we need to do is provide. All of this would have been just wiped out, you know, by the tsunami. It would have hit, it would have just gone right up our coast here. You know, these communities have been here for hundreds and hundreds of years. I mean, you're talking about, you know, some of them probably been here close to 1,000 years, for, you know, and these little coastal communities were really where society and culture started in Japan. As you can see, you know, you're going to see a lot of fishing boats, a lot of things coming up here, and there is, like, if you look up here, the size, you can see actually the high level there. Those houses would have been fine up on the ridge there, but everything in down here would have just been destroyed by the tsunami. You know, these boats would have been washed up into people's yards. You know, we're looking at here, probably only 2 meter high wharf here, and this all would have, here's, you know, all these houses would have just been washed away, just as you've seen in the videos. All these houses are made out of wood. And the cultural damage that has been, you know, lost in the sense of historic objects and other things which haven't even been, you know, discussed is heartfelt. I mean, the communities built around their Shinto and Bukkyo, which is their Buddhism. And they're very a spiritual community, and they, you know, basically all that heritage, not only the graves, you know, their ancestor, their legacy, everything has been wiped away, leaving them really with nothing. They have nothing. Also, you know, a lot of Japanese keep concerned about some money and other things in their home. You know, they're not, you know, they use banks and stuff, but they're very, you know, they always keep a good amount of cash available to them in their homes, and all of that would have been gone and wiped away. Here's wow, they're building this whole big tanker here. So that would have been gone. Big old anchor. This is really what I love about where I live in Japan, are these beautiful, quaint little villages. And I'm gonna go and actually videotape other villages in our area to give you more of an idea. This is not as old as some of the villages that have been wiped away. There's, you know, just as you saw in the video of a train, I don't know if you saw that, but that train, you know, would have just been, everything here would have just been picked up and moved. Maybe that house there would have survived. It looks like it's, you know, up on that ridge there, but who knows. Here's my favorite place. This onsen would have been completely destroyed. It's where we spend many weekends going to. It's empty right now. Closed. Here's the beach now. All of this would have been wiped out. So this is my community. And again, I mean, the houses up on the hill there would have survived, and just like you saw the videos, but all these low-lying houses would have just been stripped away as though they were just nothing. This gives you kind of a good idea of what's been lost, you know, in so many communities. Little villages like this. This is Mikuni. There's the ocean. The beast herself. We're going up on a hill here. So this area would have been safe from the tsunami. Maybe. Depends. I mean, could have ripped these cliffs off. Who knows? It would have hit. And there she is. The ocean.